Shoot. Hey guys, Thunder E here. I was gonna share an image of the movie, but I can't because I don't have sharing options. Anyway, welcome to our review of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny, aka Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2. With me here is Mr. Lou Rod. How's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Finished watching the movie. It's about 2 hours plus.
It's an hour and 40 minutes.
Was it? Oh, I thought it was 2 hours. It felt long. But anyway, thoughts. Your thoughts. What do you think of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny?
I liked it. I like the fight sequences. I love traveling through this beautiful scenery.
Okay,
you know, so it was fun.
So you liked
I liked how it took place 18 years later.
Mm-hmm.
So they tied up some loose ends. My only concern was that homegirl at the end of the first Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon that trained that one chick?
No, it wasn't. I thought it was okay. I didn't. I mean, then again, just put it this: the first Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I was not the biggest fan of first Crouching Tiger. This one, I liked it. I liked it a little bit more than the first one. The first one, Zhang Ziyi, who played the apprentice, annoyed the heck out of me completely. Master should not have died in that first movie. That's just how I put it. That's why I didn't like it first. But this one, it was cool to see Michelle Yeoh back. I like the fact that it was 18 years after. I also like the fact that they brought Donnie in, the person who, like I said, those loose ends that you were talking about. Homie tried to do the right thing by letting her, go her own way, but she did it because she felt obligated. So you kind of get that storyline from the back.
But the way she made it sound is Li Mubai wasn't going to propose because he was a man of honor.
Yeah, but he didn't, because remember, he said, if you remember back to the old one, Li Mubai said basically she belonged to someone else. And she was kind of hinting that, well, he's not around. They didn't necessarily say he was dead. That is why. But he just kind of, I guess it was Li Mubai. This was his friend. They were all friends, right? And this is the person he was going to marry. And now that he's dead or missing, whatever, he still wasn't just going to be like, I'm just going to jump in. Like, but this is my boys. I still can't do it. Like, that was his honor there. So
he held up to the man code.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I give him props for that, because some people would be like, no, it's cool. So it was cool. I like that connection there. In terms of fight sequences, I didn't like all of them. The one I liked was at the end, when it showed when Hades die versus Silent Wolf fight. The reason why, like, again, it's just me. This is my own personal thing. This is two people who I know can fight, so I can see it. It's just so much clearer watching both of them fight, as opposed to, Michelle Yeoh's fights were cool, but she's fighting mostly henchmen most of the time.
Like always, seemed to be the same thing in the last movie.
Yeah. So it was nice to see her. Is it the same artsy style as 1999? Yes, it is, but it's not as well directed. That's why. Who was the director of the first Crouching Tiger?
I think it was Ang Lee.
Ang Lee's direction is clearly missing from here. I mean, Ang Lee liked to stretch and pose, so this director tried to do the same thing, but not the same. He didn't have. My problem with this movie, didn't have the feel of the first one. Like, as much as I said I didn't like the first one just because of, Zhang Ziyi's character, that movie had like a lot of feel and scenery. So this movie, beginning, you get a good look at the scenery, but it kind of disappears throughout the movie eventually, compared to the first one, where it just felt, I mean, it was very artsy, but you know how Ang Lee does his movies. It's just like it's like a beautiful landscape every single time you watch his movie. So, yeah. Any thoughts, any extra thoughts you wanted to add to it?
No.
Oh, really? Come on. There's got to be more than...
No, I liked it. I enjoyed the fights. I enjoyed the story. I knew there was something more to that boy.
Yeah, I like.
And they were letting on, but
I like the boy connection. I was hoping that was Zhang Ziyi's son, but then I realized it was 18 years. I was like, "There's no way that was going to happen." So that was kind of a bummer, because I would love to see where her character went to, right?
Well, her character jumped off a cliff.
Yeah, but doesn't mean she died. As you can tell with some look, this is the mystical era of Chinese mythology here and storytelling. People jumping off a cliff don't mean nothing.
She jumped, but the funny thing was, if I recall correctly, at the end of the first one, they threw that flipping sword off that goddamn bridge, and she went chasing it.
Yeah. So I mean, that's that. I think it was a good movie. The pacing was a little off. Some of the storytelling points didn't fit. My own thing. I was telling someone because I was watching, a friend was texting me, and I wish it actually was in Chinese and subtitled.
Well, I watched it with the subtitles, and the subtitles were off pace.
I wish I mean, granted, every actor is an Asian actor. It's not like they're whitewashing anything and like that. I'm just saying that it was all done in English. And for this style of movie, I really felt like you needed, because it's part of Chinese, cultural text. I mean, these are books that are been there for a while. So I would just love to hear it in Chinese, because it gives more oomph, especially like when you were naming themselves, like Silent Wolf, and his name sounds cool, but very well, if you watch anime, when they say it in tradition, whether it's Chinese or Japanese, which like I'm saying in anime, it gets more oomph. There's almost like just more gravitas to it.
Yeah, but I think they went the route they did was for the fact to try to appeal to the audience,
Western audiences.
Yeah,
that's what I got from the movie, which kind of let me down a little bit. So it was a little bummer, but it was still a good movie.
I want a sequel.
I want a sequel. I want something tighter. I want like a tighter story. So if it's a sequel, I want to see what happened to me. I want to see a side story with Silent Wolf, where like the time he disappeared. Where did he go? Who did he? Because he was Silent Wolf from the West. She is Ling Mu from Peking. So I want to see what he did, because the guy was pretty much on point.
He was on a mountain with snow training.
I mean, he pretty much handles the bad guy in this,
Yeah.
So to me, I would say, like, if you do that fighting crossover, who's stronger?
The Green Destiny stronger than the Red Destiny.
No. But who's stronger between him, Silent Wolf, and Liang Master from first one was
Li Mubai.
Li Mubai. Yeah, sorry.
Ooh.
I mean, in real life, I know who it is, Donnie Yen, but. Because Chow Yun-fat doesn't. He's just an actor. He doesn't know martial arts like that. But
it looked like he did.
No, he doesn't.
Oh well, screw him. He'll lose.
Chow Yun-fat. Chow Yun-fat, you should do. If you haven't watched any of his movies, go watch a bunch of his Hong Kong action flicks. Hard Boiled. There's some really good ones, man. He was like the Bruce Willis of Hong Kong. That time when Bruce Willis was just making Die Hards. Yeah, he was doing the same thing then. But
when Bruce Willis cared.
Yeah. Yeah, when Bruce Willis cared. No, it's been I liked it. I thought it was good. I don't think it was great. Definitely watch. Again, it's on Netflix, and you have Netflix. It's fun. It's cool to watch. That's the beauty of it. So it's not one of those things where you go, do I have to pay money for it? You're already paying for it anyway, so you might as well watch it. But I say it's a watch. It's definitely a watch for me.
It would have, if I knew this movie was coming to theaters, I would have went. I would have eventually went, and it would have only costed me like $5 because of the time that I go.
So all right, fine. I know you've been saying this. We should do a number scale. So we'll do a number scale from 1 through 5.
I give it a 4.5.
I will give it a 3. To me, this is a good movie. It had issues, but it was still good enough to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it because it wasn't like the first one. The first one was fun to watch, but it had parts of boringness.
Yeah, I'll agree with that one. I'll agree with that. I just felt like some things needed. I just didn't like the direction of the director too much, just because he was trying to copy instead of do his own style. That's what I was hoping for.
But the director is known for his kung fu action movies.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm saying no. I'm talking about like the artsy style of Ang Lee. He tried to do that in places where I was like, just keep to the action, the tightness you were doing in action sequences. That was much, much, much better. So,
well, the ice skating scene that looks CGI.
But that's typical though. That's typical for these kinds of movies. Like
it was fun fight sequence, but
CGI. Yeah, but it wasn't CGI. It's all wire work.
Well, of course it's wire work, but
you just
weren't on ice.
No, they weren't on ice. No.
So that part was CGI, and you could kind of tell when Donnie was punching and kicking him.
Yeah, that was cool, but definitely. So I say it's a 3. Lou says it's a 4.5 for him. Any comments here? LGH says, is it the same artsy style as a 99 movie? A little bit, I would say. Some parts tries to be artsy. Would you agree? Or
it was visually beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Especially watching on 4K. Whoo! That intro scene. I was like, yes, this is nice.
Okay, don't rub it in, dude. I'm watching it on a laptop.
Sorry. Xenoform says, you are the best in the world. Thank you. Appreciate it. Mike Tech says, I haven't seen it yet, but planning on checking it out this weekend. I like the older one quite a bit. Then you will enjoy this. You definitely will. I want to see more Hong Kong movies, more action. This is a good avenue for Netflix to bring stuff like this over, just because you can always pop up the weekend, watch it,
But the good thing about it was this was Netflix downright saying, hey, we're going to pay the production and we want it specifically for our site.
Yeah, it released in China. It's second after the Mermaid movie in China, which is blowing up like crazy.
What the hell is that mermaid crap about?
It's
is it their take of the Little Mermaid?
No. It's like some guy who's supposed to go kill the mermaid, and then he falls in love, and there's still fights and stuff like that. But it's the guy who made Shaolin Soccer and what other movie did he make? Kung Fu Hustle. So
weirdo.
Yeah, so there's a little bit funny elements to it. That's probably why. And it makes sure with martial arts and stuff. But it's pretty much the biggest movie in China right now.
Yeah, so, I know. Yeah, I heard
it just destroying stuff. So anyway, guys, that's our review. I give it a 3.5. I say 3, and Lou gives it a 4.5. Thank you very much, Adam Johnson. Yes, more kung fu. There's a lot of kung fu here, and Guillermo, hi, saying hi to you too. Join us at 7 p.m. today. Comic Crunch will be back. We're going to have a lot of discussions, more BVS, ticket sales. We also have a giveaway for you. This one is going to be pretty nice. So definitely come in and check out. And saying thank you very much, and always enjoy your entertainment.